I'm Jim Frazier, and I lived in Big Spring from the time I was 4 until I graduated from high school. Funniest thing I remember is racing around Scenic Mountain too. But the funniest thing is when we got burning flares and put them in the back of my parents' station wagon, took them up on Scenic, and put a detour sign over the side.
My goodness. So what'd your parents think about this?
Oh, they didn't know about it till we lived here in Arlington.
Bruce Stewart. I live in Hearst. My favorite memory of Big Springs was the trading post out on the Lamesa Highway.
What'd you like about it?
My dad run it, and also run the Silver Saddle Motel there for years.
Eddie Owen, we live in Scroggins, Texas. This is my wife Tony, and I guess my favorite memory was the TV station for several reasons, but one is directly responsible for me meeting Sweet Pea here, the television station and the Circle 4 Ramblers.
I first saw him on the Circle 4 Ramblers show, and I'm not a country music fan, or I wasn't then. And my mom hollered down the hall, "Come see this cute guy that's joined the Circle 4 Ramblers." And I said, "No, I don't think so." And she says, "Yeah, you got to come see." And I said, "Okay." So I come see, and she says, "Isn't he cute? How would you like to date him?" And I says, "Heck, I'm going to marry him."
How did you make it happen?
Magic.
Did you call him up?
No, a mutual friend introduced us.
Judy Patton Patek, and my favorite memory is Webb Air Force Base because that's where I met my husband.
Ooh. How did that happen?
Through a mutual friend also.
Oh, okay.
My name is Trish Pedersen, aka Pat Music. I guess my favorite memory of Big Spring would be Webb Air Force Base. Quite a few things happened out there for me, and I took pilot training out there myself.
Really?
Never got my license, but
My favorite memory is we moved to Big Spring right before I turned 4, and the arc over the city park said City Park, and I learned those letters, and my dad used to tease me if I could spell City Park, he would take me. And of course, I could spell City Park because I memorized the letters.
Carolyn Underwood. And I guess my favorite memory is something that you don't see too much anymore, and that's the drive-in theater, the Jet Drive-In. We had lots of fun there, putting the speakers in the window and trying to find one that wasn't already pulled off, the wires weren't pulled off the pole, and you could actually hear.
Cal Daves. I guess we started dating as freshmen.
I will too. I'll do it. I'm Elaine Carlisle Daves, and we met in the 9th grade in Miss Carter's English class. We just had this smile, and after that we dated all through high school, and we married in 1966. My mom and dad said if we would go to college 1 year, and then if we still felt the same way, we could get married with their blessings. So we did, and it'll be 50 years in June.
Congratulations. That is awesome.
Kenneth Puckett, and my favorite remembrance is the wagon wheel drive-in. Because I like hamburgers and Coke a lot, and I knew the Rainbow family that owned it. So they're pretty good people.
Okay, I'm Jean May, class of 65, and I guess my favorite memory is I love South Mountain. I love the drive up and the drive down, and I remember a time when my brother was in the Boy Scouts, and they were having a camp out on South Mountain, and my mom made my dad drive her out there that night to check on him because it was the first time he was ever away from home.
Golden Maid, class of 63, and if you send this to Brother James, tell him I described him to a T.
You did. You remember that he and I wore coveralls in elementary school.
Yeah. Oh.
What's your best memory?
Right here. Sit next to me.
Man, good answer. Good answer. People from Big Spring ain't dumb.
I'm in witness protection.
Witness protection program. We'll take care of your identity.
Mark
and
Cook.
Do not contact this man, Mark Cook.
I hope you know my name, but it's Linda Bowen. And I graduated in the class of 66. And a favorite memory, I'm not sure. I remember going around and around the drive-ins too in high school, but I think the worst little prank I ever pulled, I grew up very naive and very straight and narrow, all that kind of thing, but the one thing that I did behind my parents' back is my mother wanted me to have a band jacket. I went through band all the way junior high and high school. And back then you had to pass off all these scales and all this stuff. I mean, it was just tons of stuff. And I just really didn't care about all that, to be honest. But my mother kept saying, when are you going to get your band jacket? Because the band booster parent group bought the jackets if you passed off all of the scales and things. And I just really got tired of her asking me about it. And, so I went to work at TG&Y. And my first job, and I earned enough money, and I ordered a band jacket from Fort Worth, and I ordered a letter, and I sewed the letter on it. So one day I came in, I told Mom, here's my band jacket, and she said, oh, good. And I put it in the closet and never wore it.
I'm Jack Bowen. My favorite memory of Big Spring was I had a paper route. I can still nearly tell you everybody who lived on Purdue, Yale, Harvard, Kentucky Way. But really my favorite thing was I got to work at Channel 4. And gosh, I have such great memories of Bruce Fraser, pranks we pulled on each other that you'd get fired for nowadays in TV. And it led to my career. But I love going back to Big Spring. Always brings back good memories. Treasure them.